It's just 4 minutes after 8. It's not a holiday, people. Yeah, it's a working day. Listen, between today and we've got 2 more days to end the year. CEOs and managers and supervisors, hear me out. There'll be a lot of your workers who'll be calling in sick. All sorts of excuses. It's a trick because it feels like a holiday, like you don't want to go to work. All right, we're reflecting on the year 2020 now. Like mixed bag for those of us in Ghana. We started off. COVID was not part of our it wasn't part of our diet. It wasn't part of our menu. There were no protocols. We were only reporting what was happening far away in China at the time. And then here we are, fast forward the months, and then in December it's been COVID.
Yep.
But through it all, some of us went to school and graduated. Some of us got jobs. We started some businesses.
Many people got married.
Well. Oh, yes. Yeah. And then even the marriage, Nika, the budget was beautifully cut because of COVID. So you reduced the numbers. You took food out and only did cocktails.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's been some positive things.
Zoom weddings, which was really cool. Really cool. So we're going to have you join us on Zoom to share those stories with us, especially the highs, the lows, so we can talk about the lessons going forward. Mama V, should I go ahead with the messages I have on the tablet while we wait?
Do. Yeah.
Okay.
So join us on Zoom and send your messages to us on WhatsApp.
Okay. The Zoom link is right there on your screen. Right? Okay. And you already know the WhatsApp number. So a few messages coming in. This one says, good morning to you all. This year has been bad to me, actually, because I got attacked by armed robbers 7 months, which I ended up in Rage Hospital, spent all my savings, and now I'm back to Hohoi, my home, just after being discharged weeks ago. Delali is in Hohoi. Mama, you want to give
us Delali, I want to tell you that it's been horrible with the experience that you shared. But listen, one thing you didn't say, but which I see, is you have life. You did suffer a lot. You went through hospital on admission, but you're back and you have life, which means you can start again. And God has not forgotten you. So we thank God for your life, really.
We do.
Yeah.
Delali there. This one says, this year really came as a surprise. My expectations not really met, but it helped me to rediscover the entrepreneurial skills I had. 2021 will have to go my way by force because 2020 has shown me the worst. You didn't add your name. Oh, Mensa GH from Mamprobi. All right, that sounds good. That sounds good. It has to be good by force. Mama, let's get on Zoom.
Okay, so let's say hello, good morning to our friends on Zoom, but we have some rules. So here are the ground rules. Keep yourself on mute until we call you, because we can't all be speaking at the same time. So we want to have a fruitful conversation. So let's start. Let's see who I am starting with.
iPhone.
Okay, so who has the iPhone? Oh, iPhone has just gone off.
Yes.
Okay, so
I can see you.
Good morning to you, Mr. iPhone. Tell us your name and quickly reflect on this year, 2020. Hello, Mr. iPhone. Hello, our friend with the iPhone.
Yeah, we see you smiling, so talk to us.
Unmute yourself, please, and talk to us.
Yeah, I'm sure he sees himself on the TV. Unmute yourself, then when you talk, we can hear you.
Okay, we're gonna.
Maybe we should go to our friend with the chewing stick.
Oh.
let's get to our friend.
So we're just reflecting on the year 2020. We have some friends joining us via Zoom, but obviously because it's technology, we can have it all stable. So we're just going to manage it. In the meantime, we'll have messages on WhatsApp that Gifty will be sharing with us.
Yes, we do have messages on WhatsApp. So those of you who are calling, here's the thing: when you call,
WhatsApp number?
No, I mean those who are joining us via Zoom. Just make sure that you are in a well-lit place so that we can see your face, so that the people who are monitoring you, the people that you have sent proposals to, the men, they can see you, feely, and also just make sure that you're a bit stable, because your movement sometimes makes it difficult for us to be able to follow you. And unmute when you are talking, when you have been called to talk. Okay, this one says, was justice, okay, you're talking about the Supreme Court issues. We just want to reflect on the year. My name is Evans. 2020, even though challenging, I agree with Mama V in thanking God for good health. It makes me have the energy to still work in the community I find myself. He says, I also thank God for placing me in a job that was able to sustain us amidst the COVID-19 impact. I pray for those who lost their jobs to be sustained and favored by God. Evans, thank you so much for your message. This is really a touching one.
All right, we'll go to Zoom now. Let's speak to Dennis. Dennis, good morning to you. Kindly unmute yourself, say good morning back to us, and go straight away reflecting on the year.
Gifty, good morning to you, and good morning to the cherished listeners of JoyNews.
Yes, good morning. Hello. Please go ahead. How has the year treated you?
Yeah, please. It is with a heavy heart this morning to speak to you, because watching the documentary, I just.
So Dennis, you are talking about the Techiman South story that we shared with you.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
I'm talking about the Techiman South documentary.
Okay.
You know, we have a president in this country, and ever since this this incident happened, you will never hear or see our president, who is the leader in this country, coming out to speak to this issue or coming to condemn the activities that happened at the Techiman South Pollution Center. It is just very.
So I take it that this is your low, Dennis. I take it that this is, so we're sharing our highs and our lows in the year 2020. Is that a low for you? Is that your low for 2020?
Yes. Yes, okay. Yes, it is very low.
Okay. Dennis, thank you very much for reflecting with us this morning. Dennis thinks that for the President Akufo-Addo should speak. If that hasn't happened, he feels it is a low. Next person.
Yeah, we'll go to Galaxy Tab A. If that is your tool, kindly, in the Bassa jersey, kindly unmute yourself and then say good morning to us.
Good morning, Amadi and then Yuki.
Good morning. What's your name,
please? My name is Barnabas Gulari.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, thank you for giving us opportunity to also share our low and highs, our low and then high this year. You know, one thing that I'm very sad is about the documentary you just showed. One watching it, I'm very sad about it, because I'm very sad that since this incident happened, I've never heard a message from the president, the fair gentleman of the land, condemning or saying something about it. Is it because maybe according to the documentary, it was NDTV people, that's why he hasn't commented, or because he just saying that those people that lost their lives is not important. And one thing about Sister Binti said something that I wasn't happy about. Not that I wasn't happy, because he said that he heard there was a radio station who announced that the people should march up there. So let's say that if you see like we see a lady who dressed maybe short, you say because the lady have dressed short, to give you the audacity to go and rape that lady. No, the people, the security people were sent there to go and protect the property, like the human beings and then the balance.
Okay, I think your point is is well made. Is that your low for the year?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a very low for me. That the president has no comment about it. It's very sad.
All right.
And yeah.
Okay. All right. We have other friends, so we want to make it really brief.
Yes.
When you speak, I didn't hear Bobukala, did I?
No, Prof.
Okay.
Prof. Kala.
Apologies, Prof. Kala. Good morning to you. Kindly unmute yourself, and let's talk about how you see 2020. How has it treated you?
Well, thank you very much. Hello.
Yes, hi, Prof. We can hear you.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This country, I don't know, either there are highs.
Oh, but in your personal life, personal life,
yeah,
they are always lows.
No, because we want to focus on the highs so that it gives us hope for the next year, which is just a few days away. So, I mean, let's try and focus a little bit on the things that uplift our spirit, you know?
Yeah. My high is the moment I wake up a day and then see that I'm alive. That is my high.
Great.
Yeah, but
go ahead and share your own with us.
You're on air. We want to hear the low now so we can move on.
Yeah, my low is the few things that just happens this year concern our electoral commission. The way they collected the results, especially with the Tachima South and Amewu case, Peter Amewu case. I mean, let us respect the Constitution. The Constitution is clear with some of these laid down rules. Let's go by them, and that is all. I mean, to go around things and then turn things in favor of someone when everybody has bear witness to the happiness. It doesn't sound well.
So, all right, so these are your suspicions. We appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. We have to move on though. So thank you. Let's move on. Let's go to Infinix Hot 9. You're in a white shirt. And kindly wear a shirt when you come on television, okay, so we can speak to you.
There are some people who don't have shirts on. Yeah, the reason why we're making this announcement. Please grab a shirt and put it on. So let's start with one of those who have the shirts on. Infinix Hot 9.
Good morning. Please unmute yourself and go ahead and tell us about how the year has treated you. Are you the one with the baby?
No, please.
Okay, all right, great. What's your name, please?
Hello, good morning. My name is Jerry Dominic.
Okay, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
How has 2020 treated you?
2020 has been an amazing year.
Wow.
Even with COVID and all its associated complications, God has been good and we are here, yet and still alive. So I think it has been an amazing year, especially for the media, the way you've gone about doing your business, even in COVID time, giving us information, accurate information and reports throughout this year. It has been an amazing year. And how you covered the election too, with its ups and downs, I think all in all, it has been an amazing year.
Okay.
And one of the lowest for me is I prepared well for exams, and during the exam week, I was so sick, I was not able to write the exam I was supposed to write, and it has been one of my lowest year. And I'm praying that next year everything will be fine.
Amen.
Oh, listen, we pray with you, okay? We pray with you. Gifty is a very prayerful person, so she will remember you in her prayers. And may 2021 be an even better year. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Let's speak to another friend of ours who's joined us on Zoom.
Huawei Y7 Prime blue shirt. Okay, there you are on TV. Yay!
Good to see you.
So tell us your name, and like Mama V will ask, how has 2020 been for you?
Mama V.
Okay, good morning, but we have a little tiny problem. Kindly put the volume on your television off, okay? Kill the volume on the television sets so we don't get the feedback.
There are noise at the background. I don't know if...
Is it from yours?
Okay, so this may not be from you. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Good morning once again to everyone.
Morning.
And Merry Christmas and then Happy New Year to everybody.
Thank you.
In fact, the year 2020 has been an experience one which we've never had before. as in the whole wide world, and in Ghana. But we thank God for giving us, some of us, life and then the good health throughout the challenges of the COVID, and then through the election, in electionary programs, ID card registration with its complications. But with it all, we have come out successfully with few problems here and there. But I hope we shall overcome all these challenges and we build one Ghana.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Listen, we'll come back to you, our friends on Zoom. Let's cross over and go to our colleague, Manuel Kranting, who's roving around circles, still talking about reflections of 2020. So let's hear other people also share their stories. Manuel?
Salut, sir. How's it going? How's it going, sir?
Okay, so Manuel Kranting will be joining us from the New Plan Station, to be specific, as we all reflect on the year 2020. We'll all describe it differently. Manuel, take it over.
I am at the VIP station here in Accra. Well, travelers, some arriving from various parts of the country, and others also moving out of Accra to their, various destinations. And really, you know that 2020 has been one of the most eventful years that, we've seen in recent times. From COVID-19 to issues of road accidents and carnages. There've also been some number of highway robberies. And in general, there are so many things that you remember from 2020. Of course, there have been some high points also with successful elections and so on and so forth. Of course, we know that there's an election petition at the just around the corner, which may be filed by the opposition, NDC, and so on. But what are the general sentiments of the people in Ghana as regarding how the year went? Well, if there is any place in Accra that you're going to get, a cosmopolitan feature of people from different walks and different parts of the country, well, that is the VIP station. And I'm here. Let me just speak to this woman here. Madam, good morning.
Morning.
I'm official.
I think of it.
Bibia Boko.
Boko.
I feel no cosema.
Media uncle ye, mammy.
Uncle ye. Uncle is a saying. Then they see a feeling.
Sikasamuno and Koye. Skasamun Koye, Utandia and Bibia Basa. 2021.
She says that the year didn't really go well for her. Issues of financing, she says she's a trader, and when she sells, people don't buy. Interesting to note that. But then also say Emma 2020, no, of course, na yento.
Colonna kahun.
Then
Colonna. Emma Bibia ye basa Utandia and to every nipa mbakrum. If you say oba office yalian betan nti ohefie nti bibia ye basa nti yenhwe de onyambe 2021 yenhwe de onyambe.
But say anya hwekra no yegusu wonkwa nipa ti ase
ye obi bia wo ska wo wonkwa wo ska wo wonkwa wo ska nti yenhwe de onyambe.
Let me speak to this man. Well, she's telling me that, well, it didn't go well for her, but I mean, where there's life, there's definitely hope for more. And let me speak to this man. My boss, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How's it going?
Fine.
Where are you coming from?
Techiman.
You're coming from Techiman.
Yeah.
Are you going or you're not coming?
I'm going.
You're going. So you live in Techiman. What do you come to do in Accra?
Besra ma busian for.
Who besra we busian for? Ebronya no.
But nya bronya ni teacher die, but aja afida kweri enti na say me ba be chese na busian for nyina hotie.
Okay. And na chese afeno koye ma opa.
Oh, ni ebe dey hu na say so no another room I that's won kwamodie na ebe fa na sara.
Na den ankasa na wo be kai 2020.
Ade a me kai kakran say nyina enim yade na say hawa etu wiase afa na nyina nanso se na etia no nyina yehu na ada so akra yemu. Nti nyina that's done ebe ma obo ade no.
Abra corona ne buy na ye call lockdown no. Not the ankasa na o drink.
Ha drink kakra because in a lockdown no buy no aja ye dwadifo e be fa niam first be or hide the call. TM say na niam ma nti na di how kakra den e buy. Na so ni nyina mu no ye ho kire na so e say di Nyankopon adawro ma mu ye.
It is emu ye.
Emu ye.
Then out on.
Meton fools.
Uton fools ye top an.
Techiman.
Ye top an.
E cause by nti say first no die so no e be manage.
Well, this gentleman tells me that he's also a trader. He's coming from Techiman. Actually came to visit his family in Accra and is now returning to Techiman. He mentions that, well, there were some low points in the year for him, as I earlier indicated. Let me speak to this woman. Hello, good morning. How's it going?
Fine.
Merry Christmas to you.
Many happy return.
How's the Christmas been anyway?
It's been nice.
It's been nice.
Yeah.
Everything has been
Though we all know 2020 has been a tough year for everybody because of the outbreak of the pandemic, but so far so good. We've seen almost to the end of the year. We are hoping 2021 will be better than 2020.
I mean, when you reflect on the happenings of 2020, what does it make you think?
2020. In fact, I don't know, but as I said, it's been tough for everybody. Businesses, even the whole country, students are home, business is not going on. So we are hoping 2021 will be better.
2021, and it's interesting that you mentioned the students at home. Do you have any ward in school?
Sure, I have kids.
Okay, which levels are there? Square?
Class 1 and KG. Yeah.
So I've been dealing with them at home, and we know that. I mean, when school is in session, at least you have some 8 to 5 free break, if you like, that you can dedicate to yourself. Not their home, you have to deal with them the whole day. How does that work out for you?
You see, we have to go to work. The kids are home. As parents, it's been tough moving them from one auntie to grandma just to cater for them so that we can go to work. So we are hoping 2021 school will resume so that they can go and that we can also concentrate when we go to work.
But the ending part of the year was characterized by an election, if you like, electioneering, massive electioneering, processes, even in the face of COVID-19. How did that go for you? Did you vote?
Yeah, I did vote.
Okay, so how did that go for you?
Well, the election process was smooth because the long queues that we used to experience those days, you go to the pool and then it's just a queue of 5, 10. My constituency, when I voted, there was no queue. So the election was smooth. It's just that there are hitches here and there with some constituencies. Yeah.
Okay. And you are here. These are just signals showing that people are leaving Accra, moving to various parts of the country. They're honking therein and so on. So great talking to you. Absolutely. Safe journey also. Let me try and speak to a few more people. I see them trying to settle bills of their products. My boss, good morning. How's it going?
Fine.
Great. What you work here?
No.
You don't work here. You're traveling.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you going to?
I'm going to Konongo.
Konongo?
Yeah.
Okay, what's happening at Konongo? What's happening at Konongo? Talk to me, just talk to me. What's happening at Konongo?
Oh, everything is cool.
Okay, you work there?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. But tell me, how has 2021, let's look into the camera, how has 2021 been for you?
Oh.
2020, how has 2020 been for you?
Oh, fine. Since well.
Now, sure, BI fine.
But no, ma. Be okay.
Then out on.
Then out. Yeah, shop.
We are shop.
Be okay.
Now, Corona buy and then I ma.
Say, I do my same no. Time no. This is my funny man. They come over business here.
Okay. All right, I see. Great. Let me try and speak to a few more people here, and we'll wrap it up very shortly. But I mean, in this hub is also some action, some activity that happens. People sell, people buy, and so just beyond the sort of traveling that happens, also trading activities. Mommy, ma afishapo. Na afinidia asena akwa ma.
Afinidia se ekwa wiye ma nti boni bia wo mini mabusua mu nti akoyi amai.
Ene aseda bi wo ha.
Me de be ma nyankopon. Ene
What do we manage to go?
Anya me say wa hwe me so ama afia beto me ne mabusua. Woni bia nto ye.
Na me ka say me bisa say catch me say ade ba ko ankasa obekai e wo 2020 ade be na we kai.
Say ade amekai ni say ade
o call lockdown
e kwa by ade amekai wo 2020 me say lockdown na me papa free.
Lockdown mo na papa free. When e ma o yakọ.
Nti eno make anytime be do sabre amekai.
Anytime be do sa na.
Na 2 years ni 22nd na me ma me free. Nti afi bia dura me mpo afi no me da nyame asesa abeto me mu back. Mani nje e wa afi mu.
So say you won kwane de na che say
aseda
wo na oko 2021 mu no den na e si wo 2020 a wo be ka say ama onim die bia wo de be ra 2021
nim die ama me ne say me tin kwa mu die say me guso a ekokọ mani timpa ya na yesere nyame so mbo aye wo 2021 ni na ntimi nkonkọ ya ni
na nkwala no so
mpa cha obi ahụ ye na nkwala no so me bon pa ma omo say afi 2021 mbe bia ma omo akọ school enu nso na hia me.
And so you get an indication that for a lot of the parents that we speak to over here, there's a picture of they wanting the schools to be reopened for their kids to return to school and continue their academic activities. Of course, the very low points with lockdowns and the crashing really of business activities has been telling really on the things that they've been telling me. Mami, utukwana nisa.
Pacho me ko bi.
Uko bi. And yeah, my kwansu jojo. Yeah, that's it. So say only kasai. I'll just speak to just this section quickly, and then I'll hand over back to you in the studios this morning. Let me speak to Mami. Morning. Oh. Macho ibi aboko there. Oferion, I mean one kasa. Na mo coin.
Me dem me worker.
Oh yeah, worker. Oh yeah, driver na.
There be me a porter.
Oh yeah, porter. Na 2020 no, send a come out.
Oh, koye pressure no so na no den, but on the buses in the door so ninti. I'm a pressure na am more. On say can also dey anka be my pressure ba pa nti nyame adome koye. Ye hwe obi aso fefefe.
I see. So he's just telling me that, well, for their operations, I mean, it's been okay for them. But maybe I should just ask about, maybe I should sit beside them and then we'll talk. You said lockdown, you know, you can say intercity travels, no, you treat mo boxes and mo parki bibre.
Yeah, parking in our buses in there. Lockdown, you parking in our copim sen and Nasa Casa say, you beat my age, man, I entity so no. Yes, I did, and she say, no, so go a percent or Cassia and Yanona.
Great. So that's being the interaction from here at the VIP station in Accra. A mixed bag of people with varied backgrounds, some moving from Accra, some coming back to Accra. But generally, of course, some high points of the introduction of technology. Of course, Zoom is now a thing because of COVID-19 and all that. Generally, mixed reactions from here at the VIP station. Back to you in the studio.
Answer this. How has 2020 been for you? 2020, you also started roving.
And he became a JoyNews star. Looks like we've lost him.
No, yeah, looks like Manuel cannot hear me, but he'll definitely answer that question before the year ends, though. Gifty, we have to
Jumping onto Zoom. Jumping onto Zoom. We've got so many people, and I'm excited to see all of you on TV. You should take a screenshot and put it on your status. Okay, so who do we have at this point?
I think we're going to Philip.
Philip.
Oh, okay, Philip will come. Philip will come to you, but Manuel is apparently answering my question. Manuel, let's hear you.
Defining. Great. So I'm saying that 2020 for me has been defining, and of course it gave an opportunity for me to be stretched and increase my capacity. And even though there might have been some low points, it's been generally a winner for me. And grateful to the team at JoyNews and the team everywhere who keep supporting. But maybe we can't be any less grateful, can we?
Absolutely not. Well, Manuel,
Joy
see
News
you
is coming.
pretty shortly. Maybe we can have a party before the year ends because God has been awesome to us. Let's go to Philip on Zoom now. Our friends on Zoom, we're back with you. Thank you for holding on, and thank you those who have also joined. Philip, good morning to you. Unmute yourself. Tell us how 2020 has treated you.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes,
Hello.
Good morning, Phil. We can hear you. So let's just go for it.
Yes, I'm Philip Dia. I'm calling from Kumasi. My story has been a mixture of fun. I remember before the announcement of
hello, Philip. Go ahead.
The private school in Kumasi. So unfortunately, the announcement came at once, and we have to keep all our food. Everything was on hold, and there was nothing we could do with it. So it became a big problem for us. But fortunately for us, when the lockdown came, I decided to use the food kept at the school store for ourselves, and it was so much disaster for us. So for those of us running private schools, we are totally at a loss, and most of us are in a very serious situation now. But fortunately, some of us were able to get some little support from the government just recently. So that is how 2020 went for us, my sister.
Yeah, Philip, we appreciate, but thank you. You know, you're still up, even though it hasn't been all positive in the year 2020. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. We have to move on, though. And
Dennis?
Efa Daniel, yes, Gifty.
Yes, hi, Mr. Efa Daniel. Thank you for joining us. So how has 2020 been for you?
Yeah, 2020, I will name this year as an escape year.
Escape year, why?
Yeah, it's an escape year because of, the events that actually happened. It's an escape year in this guy. You look at what transpired.
So somebody has not muted. Somebody has not muted, and it's giving us a very bad feedback. Let's mute. If you are not talking, mute so that we can focus on one person quickly, so we can come to you. Otherwise, we'll have to keep interrupting, and that takes away the time. We're almost getting close to the end of the show. So, Ms. Efa, go ahead. You said you would name it experience year.
No, an escaped year. An escaped year.
Yes.
Yeah, because of what transpired. When you look at what transpired generally with the COVID-19, with a major event that happened in the world at large, and Ghana in specific, we see that it will be an escape year. Because let us look at the economy with the COVID-19, the shutdown that came, though Ghana was lucky we did not have a lot of death as far as the COVID is concerned comparing to other countries. But you realize that it has affected us in a very big way. Let's go to the education sector. As I'm speaking, we still have students who have not yet completed their semesters and terms. And we are looking forward to go to the next year with these students. Yeah, so they have, missed a period in their life or a year in their life, and this.
Okay.
Yeah, in addition to other things that I can escape. Yeah,
absolutely.
Sector, we also have, a lot of things happening there. When we look at the economic status of the country today.
Okay. Yeah, that's a point you've made already. So we have a lot of people on Zoom right now, and we have to make it as brief as possible so that we can accommodate everybody else before we run out of time. Yeah, Mr. Efa, thank you so much. Yaya Redwan is our next speaker at this point. Yaya, 2020, the highs and the lows, if you have any, do share with us.
Well, for me, 2020 has been a great year. And it has been a mixture of so many experiences. First of all, the coronavirus that happened, it gave everybody in the world a certain message. One, we in Africa and in the developing countries that somehow would have felt that somehow would have felt that we couldn't survive without certain things from the Western world. Coronavirus has taught us to look within and see what we can actually do. You could remember during that time, we had opportunity to eat what we grow. We had opportunity to socialize, bond more. People that you usually would ignore, your family members, you came together during this period. And that was a very, very great time.
Right.
The second thing is that the year ended in a certain way with regards to our elections, which I think is a very, very big dent on the election, on this country, because it looks like Ghana was touted as a beacon of democracy, the beacon of, I don't know whether at this moment we can still hold ourselves as the beacon of democracy in Africa anymore. Okay. So I think that whatever it would take, we all need to make compromises, both the incumbent government and the opposition party. We all need to make compromises to make sure that our country stays as it was, if not progress more.
Okay.
So I think 2020 has been a mixture.
Yeah.
Of everything.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Yaya, for sharing. Let's go to the next person be sharing with us, Amano Ansa. A very good morning to you. Kindly unmute and tell us how 2020 has treated you.
And I think that most of us are talking about the election, which is great. But if you can give us your personal stories that inspire other people, I would love to hear something like that.
Okay, Ms. Ansa.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like the connection to you is not so great. There's a lot of breaks in that. Let's see if we can try again. Say hello again, let's see.
Can you hear me now, Gift?
Yes, Mama, we can hear you.
We can both hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, the year has been amazing.
Oh, I apologize. We can't continue. It is, almost impossible to hear you. Exactly. Let's go to Christine Abuaje. Hello. Good morning, Christine. Kindly unmute and tell us how you fared in 2020. Ms. Abuaje?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. There you are. Kindly speak up for us.
Merry Christmas to you and all the viewers out there. This year, 2020, is not exceptional from all other years to me. The only difference is about the COVID-19 and what it brought to us and the whole world. I would say the year 2020. Because of COVID-19, Ghanaians were able to assess themselves to know how much we can live independently based on what we produce. Since we started producing a lot of the PPEs and whatever was needed, hand sanitizers, nose masks, and all the rest. To me, it has been a great year. It has provided opportunities for people who even didn't know they will be able to do that much. So I think moving forward, we should advise ourselves that we as Blacks can do all that is needed to survive. And we thank God so much that we are still alive and seeing each other's face once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing, Ms. Sansa. Gifty, where are we going next?
We're going to Adombere. Adombere, you were waving at us. Dennis Adombere, it's good to have you. I'm looking forward to some very inspiring stories.
Hello.
How has 2020 been for you, Mr. Adombere?
Yeah, Mama Vicky. Merry Christmas.
Many happy returns. Yeah.
Yes. The whole year I've been grateful. I wouldn't be truthful to God if I don't acknowledge that He has brought us this far, myself and my family. At least we haven't heard of any unfortunate incidents within the family. The downside is At least we haven't heard of any unfortunate COVID hasn't been really great. Some of us, our businesses depends on all its imports and exports. Just to the fact that most of these neither could you export, so that is the downside. I think all in all, it has been great. It has been great. We can't ask for more. So that is the downside. Thank you.
Next destination is Elam. Elam, can you hear us? Raphael Elam. Elam, I do hear you. Go ahead and tell us your 2020 story. Okay, looks like Elam isn't working for me this hour. Maybe I should go to someone else and come back to Elam.
Maybe you should try and speak of it.
Elam, afwa. Afwa. Obanuka.
Gift is okay. It's okay.
Okay, Elam, let's try this once again before I move on to the next person. Elam, I give another chance for you there. Okay, let's do Adeti Solomon. Adeti Solomon. Maybe I'll come back to Elam when when the line gets better. Solomon, what is your 2020 story?
For me, I think that COVID-19 has brought some level of unity among us as people. I mean, the way we all rally around COVID-19, I think it was very inspiring that the Ghanaian really cares about fellow Ghanaian. But my lowest moment will be the issue that Canada, Japan, where Canada, Japan had threatening a former president of this country, to burn him alive and to burn his house. I think it's very unfortunate that as a lawmaker, they are supposed to inspire we, the young people, coming. But when a lawmaker goes this way, and I mean, even the media is not even talking about it, it's very unfortunate for me that a lawmaker would threaten a former president of this country and was still be working for free and nothing happened to him.
Okay. All right. You have spoken about it, which is a good thing. So thank you very much for sharing. You've been reflecting on 2020. I see a lady, so
yes, we should do the lady for 2 hours.
Please join, if you can hear us, the only lady that we see in braids. You are using
Derek
Adofo-Ameyao, but I'm not sure it's a female name. So join with the audio, okay? So we can come back to you. Join with the audio.
Okay, you're the only female so far. So we were really desperate to hear from you. Okay, can you hear us now?
Ofori, whilst we wait for Derek female, let's go to Ofori. Is it Ofori? Oforiba, Oforiba.
Yes,
Oforiba Fishapa. Tell us about how 2020 has treated you.
So, I'm an event organizer, and on my new side, 2020 really affected my business. For the whole of the lockdown, no weddings, nothing. So our businesses were grounded to a halt, but gradually it's picking up. For the high sides, we are only expressing our gratitude and thanks to God for giving us a wonderful year. We escaping all the death that stared us in our face, and then preparing to see 2021.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much for also sharing. I'm glad to hear that events have picked up. I have a wonderful photographer, just in case you need recommendations. I'll recommend him to you, so you use him. Derek, the only female so far I've seen who is called Derek. Good morning to you, Derek.
No, she'll tell us her name.
Oh, I see Derek there. So,
and someone is feeding his
lady in braids. We're talking to you. Kindly unmute yourself and talk to us. The lady. Can you say something?
2020 has been a good year, but family has been together.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, 2020 has been a good year. Family has met together. We had the opportunity to meet other family relatives that we didn't know. We came from.
Okay, well, I guess you've made it very brief for us. We thank you very much.
Consultation was very good.
Oh, I'm sorry, we have to end it here because we can hardly hear you. Gifty, we're going to go to Abdul Salam.
Yeah, I think what she was saying was it's been a good year. The family has had time to be together, which is great. Unfortunately, our first female hasn't been the Yas Antoine we're looking forward to, but that's okay. I think it's a network. So Abdul Salam, I actually saw someone with a wife. I was going to. It would have been interesting to hear from them. But let's do Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam, how are you? And what is the 2020 story there?
Oh, kindly unmute. You have to unmute so we can hear you, okay? Abdul Salam. Please unmute.
Yeah. You are talking, but you are muted, so we don't see, we don't hear what you're saying. Okay. Let's do a family affair. Huawei Y7P. The man and the wife. I'm sure she's your wife because you wouldn't. The way
Hello, good morning.
Yes. The way you're lying on her, it has to be your wife.
Hello. Good morning.
Tell us your name and your wife's name. Then tell us the 2020 story.
Could be his sister, Gifty.
I'm not sure.
Hi, if you can hear us, okay?
We can bet on that, Mama B. 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah.
You owe me 100 from yesterday.
Oh. Okay.
Did we lose hello. Oh, I think we lost
Huawei. No. Huawei. Okay, I almost said that Huawei the way
we put a bet on you. Oh, please don't
disappoint.
Don't get lost.
Huawei Y7.
Where is he?
We lost them.
Okay, let's go to Christian Gifty. We lost them.
Christian.
Amose Anane Christian. Sir, kindly unmute and say good morning to us, okay?
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Mama.
Okay, good morning. Thank you for connecting. Tell us about your 2020. Oh, hi, Christian. I think Christian...
Mama, as you know, 2020...
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, it really hurts me because from my experience, I went to Apuse Government Hospital for some free treatment. The way they handled me in that hospital because of this pandemic, I really regret of going there. And when you come to our region, Volta region, as if we are not thinking about this virus, we are not taking precautions at all. You can join a car from a dropper to Hope. You never see a single soul wearing mask. So in fact, I'm always thinking about this virus day and night. And my thinking is, when are we going to get out of this virus? Because it makes everything basa. Even academic year, don't talk about that. And other things, other business have come down because of this virus. In fact, it really hurts me alone. It's really hurting me.
Yeah, it's all of our story that you've summed up for us. But, you know, in all, we still say that we've got life. So we thank you for sharing.
And you have actually been sick and been well again. So we thank God for your life. I think that, I mean, for the next person, I see Abdullah Bawa waving at us. Looks like Abdullah is ready to hit the ground.
There's Paya Noah with a child. Paya Noah
with a child.
Oh, okay. You've said.
Okay, Abdullah. Let's finish with you quickly, and we go to Pioneer. You say Mama V. Okay, with a child. But you see, everybody's talking about COVID-19, and I really appreciate it. But apart from COVID-19, is there any other personal story you can share with us? Beyond COVID-19. COVID-19 is like a constant in the equation. What else? I mean, which other story is there to, celebrate or discuss,
Is it Abdullah who said good morning?
Yes.
Okay.
Abdullah Bawa, go ahead. It seems we muted him.
Mr. Bawa, can you unmute? Okay. Can you unmute? Okay, we can. Okay, so while we, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
I've been waving all this time,
Yes. Sorry. We apologize, but go ahead. Okay, please go ahead for us. You have to make it real quick.
Yeah, I think many people are going to speak about corona issue.
Yeah.
I think it was the dominant issue this year for all of us. But for me, I don't think I'm gonna speak about it. I think we should look at corona and then try to treasure how peace is valuable. I think looking at the lockdown, the fear that people were going through because of corona, it was kind of crazy. Everything was crazy. So I think we have to reflect on this and then look at the kind of violence that people are trying to bring regarding this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Abdullah, we have to end it there. Huawei Y7P, we lost you. We saw the entire family, I think.
Oh, there they are.
Huawei Y7P, hello.
Talk to us.
Hello.
Even if you're not able to say anything, are you husband and wife?
Yeah, we just said hello. They are husband and wife.
Are you husband and wife? We put money on it.
Yeah, husband and wife.
50 cities. Flats. The arguments are 4 flats.
Okay, so 30 seconds. Just say something to us on how you fared in 2020.
All right, it has been a wonderful year.
Oh.
We thank God that as an African country, we are in election year and we are through peacefully. We thank, glory be to Allah. That's the little I have to say.
Amen, amen, amen. But you made my 50 CDs go.
Yes,
so.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Listen,
we're in the spirit.
The rest of our friends on Zoom, we possibly couldn't have spoken to all of you, but we totally appreciate you spending time. But Mapito Sibidi is coming up with show business, but she's going to pick up from where we've just ended, so you can connect with her later on at 11.
Yep.
Right now, though, she's coming to share some show business news.
And for those of you who joined us with your babies, your wives, thank you. Enjoy the family moments. Yes. Enjoy the family moments, and thank you, that family, for making me win 50 CDs right this afternoon. Mama, is that all for today? And we have a lot of messages, by the way, on our WhatsApp platform.
We'll have one more thing to do, but we'll get Mapito to come and do show business.
Alrighty.
Okay?
So let's do showbiz.